Scorpio, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So I'm here to do a read for you for the month of April 2019. Now this will be a general read, Scorpio, so take what resonates and save the rest for another Scorpio or cross watcher, right? Okay, but take what resonates and hopefully that'll help you out. Whoops. Got a straggler card here. Okay, move that there. All right. All right, so yeah, definitely do so. Now, this will be for all Scorpio sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus signs. So we're just going to see what wants to pop up. Now, I am going to use these exquisite cards from Rumi. And if you're not sure who Rumi is, he is a Persian poet from the 13th century. Amazing, amazing spiritual master. And what I love about him mostly is that the words that he puts out in his poetry really transcends a lot of national borders and ethnic divisions, and that's what I love about it. So a lot of his stuff has been translated worldwide in many different languages. So we're going to experience that right now, okay? These cards are just gorgeous. So let's go ahead and cut the cards, Scorpio, and see what is in store for you for the month of April, okay? So what do we have for Scorpio in April 2019? If you are looking for a personal read, go to theguidedintuitive.com and I'll get you set up over there, okay? So do note that, all right? I think that is it, guys. All right, let's go jump right into it. Let's see what we've got for you here, okay? So, looks like we've got Divine Mother Manifests. Ooh, what a beautiful card. I haven't seen all these cards, guys. I mean, it's quite gorgeous, but you're going to see why I fell in love with these cards. And I've never used them for a read, but I've had these for about a year. And I've just used them personally, but I just felt, you know, the need to want to bring these out for the month of April. I don't know why. So there we have it. All right, so here we go. So take a look at that. Now, what this is talking about is there is a gift headed your way, okay, right at this particular moment. Now, this is asking, are you going to receive it, okay? Because the gift is one of manifestation. So Scorpio, something that you've been working towards and maybe growing into, maybe loving and dreaming for, and perhaps this could be a very long time. It's finally coming to fruition, okay? And that's what this is saying. Heart chakras in here, you know, the solar plexus, right, is in here too. It's quite beautiful, all of the colors. It's quite divine. And this is about, you know, it's manifesting. So as we pray for light, we pray for love, and we honor and live our lives with its mysteries and integrity. But beyond that, life is much less certain than the mind would have us believe, you know, that's necessary for inner peace. Because inner peace doesn't come with understanding. It comes with trusting, right? So can we understand a star or a galaxy? Maybe not, but we can choose to trust in the beauty of it, right? So that's what this is saying, is that this is the Divine Mother is not to be judged by limiting our standards. But it's no need to understand. It's just to trust and to know that everything is going to work out in its own timing. And that's why this card is coming up. That's why the Divine Mother is coming into play. Okay, so perhaps perhaps you've been curious or a naughty angel, but you maybe poked your head through the door of something and been captivated by the candlelight or whatever that may be. This is saying is that with your thoughts and intentions so often turned to a past or future, you have yet to realize what's coming into your life at this moment. So perhaps you're not going to gain any advance notice. You'll instead be smack in the middle of a dinner party, maybe hosted by you know, in your honor, and you just boom, this just happens. So this could you know, you never know what can kind of come into play when it comes to something like this. You're being asked to receive this gift completely and utterly, you know, that's what this is saying, Scorpio. And it comes with additional guidance for you. So no matter whether things appear to be working out, just know that they are. So whether that you think they are or you think that they're not, know that they are, because that's what's coming in here, okay? And that you're held in loving protection with the Divine Mother to keep you from, you know, on this planet in its own unique way, you know, in her own unique way. It's the work of the Divine Mother, and really the bottom line, it's the work of love. And that's what all that green is there for. It talks about the heart chakra. She's there, right? She's right there to help you in this process. So allow her to care for you, even if you wonder sometimes if this this her heavenly body is around you. That's what this is saying. Gorgeous. Wow. Okay, so Gemini got this too, right in the same place. So Scorpio, you have to check this out. You got the lover and the beloved. Okay, so you might have a someone that you maybe this was your manifestation. Maybe it was a lover that also has got a spiritual component, which is a beloved, maybe the divine with that as well. So it's a coming together, right? So what kind of card? It's 8 cards, so as above, as below. So it's a 35 card that reduces to an 8, I should say. And this is saying that you've got all the resources at your disposal to make this happen and to continue this manifestation. And it's a gorgeous card. A lot of confidence in here, a lot of beautiful, yellow in here, a lot of the brown. It's just great. And what this is saying is that at this particular time is that it's almost as if that maybe you've been burned before. Maybe you've been abandoned or betrayed or disappointed maybe in the past. And especially as it relates to love. Maybe it was an unworthy lover, so to speak. But this can actually say there could be a great divine love affair that is that it can be, maybe it had brought some bitter expectations in the past, but you're too beautiful to be hidden behind a gated heart. This is saying to really manifest what it is that you want and open your heart to know that this can actually take place. Something has to change in your physical world, and you're in need of more sustenance as it pertains to love. You want more connection. You want more nourishment that touches your body and your soul and brings it into a deeper oneness, okay? And that could be with each other, okay? So note your comments below if this is the case. Wow, Scorpio, very interesting. Then you get the blood angel, okay? So this is a very passionate one. So this is a 7 cards, very spiritual. But what this tells me is that there is, it's almost like it's a messenger that you're about to be given the gift of more life. And I mean life, L-I-F-E, okay? There is a resurgence of energy that is going to be churning, and you can see the passionate and the red around there. Well, this is energy. This is energy that is fueling the kind of like the blood in your body, that is giving you more life and more sustenance, and it is more of a life force. It's like this divine electricity is being infused into you. And there's an angel that's pumping more blood to gain more life force through your body, and it wants you to live in more of essence, and to know that you need to stir things up a little bit, okay? You need to see more sunrises and sunsets. You need to you've outgrown a different way of being, and it can't satisfy your soul anymore. So part of you, your mind perhaps maybe question whether you really are ready for this gift, okay? But you may prefer that things remain the same, and that you are do you really want to move forward in wanting that belief, in wanting that happiness? What about your sense of safety and security? And what about love? Well, remembering any divine gift, no matter where it seems to come from, at first, it might be obvious, maybe a bestowal of grace, such as a wish coming true, or prayer, maybe being answered of some sort over here, right? But this is saying is that, or through a hidden grace of a loss or an ending in our lives, which there's always an offering of a greater life within that. But this tells you not to make yourself too small for what is happening in your soul and in your life right now, and just not to just hold on to what you know, or hold on to or when it feels better to let go. It may not be easy, but you're being asked to trust in the divine, and that it's going to give you great power that will flow through your soul and through your world. And this is saying is that you have a blessing of well-being and vitality that is coming your way. This is beautiful. So it's like an insurgence of energy that's going to be coming through to you. And this is beautiful, and it's going to lead you on a beautiful journey. And divine fulfillment, okay? So if you've been struggling with your energy level, Scorpio, or with emotional challenges or psychological challenges, mindsets or whatever, more than usual perhaps, then you're being asked to honor this process and to be open and not be concerned of what's going to happen, but just know that you're going to benefit from spiritual protection at this time, and you're going to get this infused life force of well-being that's going to be coming and pumping through your veins and wanting you to do more. Then you get divine discontent. And the thing that can hold you back from this is being discontent and wanting things to happen your way, right way, or in your control. And this is saying that that's going to give you divine discontent. So let the divine step in and do its job that it needs to do, or that it wants to do, to bring that higher level up for you. This is a 12 card, which brings it into a 3, which is more, about creativity. But what this is saying is that that at this particular time is that, if you must seek understanding and know this, that you're just awakening from the deepest slumber within you, and your heart is revealing its truth. Okay. And that's what seems to be coming out, like through the darkness in here. In the, there's been some pain in the heart. There's been something more than this inadequacy that's really just settling for I don't know, plastic instead of gemstones, and that must end now. This is saying this has got to end right now, and that you can't be fed by animation or fake sunsets, pixelated sunsets on the computer screen. You need to be blasted with radiance and beauty, the real thing, and that you become kind of stripped of that. You want to witness the divine splendor in all that you can, and that just means that it's really time for you to have the divine guide you, and because you're never going to be the same again. Don't be scared if you're not sure where this is going to lead you. So that's what this is basically saying. Sometimes we have to step back before we can step up even higher. And that might be giving you some sort of divine discontent at this time. Okay? Don't misinterpret the pain to think something really is wrong because you're being surrounded by status and money and cannot understand why you should mourn. It's more important to allow yourself to do so, because mourning can be felt. Understanding is not so relevant. So what you really want you to do is, like, there's this part of you, a deeper part of you that is lonely for the divine embrace. And this is right. This is sanity. The divine wants to really step in and help you. And I think that's why the Divine Mother is coming through on this one here. Then you've got the lover, and then you've got the beloved. The divine is stepping in there. You've got the blood angel giving you more life force in this process. Wow. She offers you the sacred wine, so drink. This is about 5. There's going to be a change in this divine discontent that is taking place here. Okay? And this is, 5s are about change. So how gorgeous is this? Because this is actually stepping in and really saying that, hey, are you going to be able to accept this gift that's coming to you? Because there's like this gift that's coming to you. How beautiful. It's like an offering of a sacred feminine. It's like the sweet wine that she's offering you. Now, it could be that if you are a male, this could be, this union that is coming here. But the divine it's almost as if that the restraints towards life, maybe, it's just, there's a lot of sacred and extraordinary that awaits you, but you have to let it come through for you, is what this is saying. It's bringing it towards your lips. But nothing can be compared to that bliss that's going to give you. Okay. So you're being offered a gift that is beyond your understanding. And it's an offering that's going to lift you beyond what you've known into that next opening of your inner eye, of your heart and of your soul. And it's going to caress you and the earth with the lights of heaven. So it really is, you could see this beautiful light that's being spotlighted here. It's like the divine is offering you a glass of wine, And so it's asking you to partake in this sip of wine with her. And not try to make things happen or control things to where why isn't it happening yet? That type of thing. This is saying that brings divine discontent. You have to be able to step aside and willing not to have all the answers. And trust that this is according to a higher plan and not some inadequacy or some sort of error that's taking place that's leading you to this disconnect. Okay, Scorpio, so that's what's coming about. How interesting. Okay, so you're going to accept that gift that's coming to you, okay, that's bestowing upon you, and that's what this wants to let you know. It's quite beautiful. Okay, so that's what's coming into play, and it's almost as if like it's almost like is that. See, it's like this oracle, it brings like guidance to you. It's like, are you having fun yet? Okay, are you having fun yet? Because you may need to wash your hair and tend to some of your accounts, and that's fine. But you may need to count your fingers and your toes. But over and over again, that's kind of crazy. You can find some time between the endless to-dos and your to-do list to come out dancing, okay? And come out dancing with someone else as well, okay? So put aside some of the seriousness for the moment and allow the child within you to really take control, okay, of your body and your soul for a spin, and just go paint the town the color of love. And that's what it wants you to do. That's what it wants you to do. Don't say, oh no, I gotta wash my hair, I have to sort out my accounts, I gotta do my laundry. It's saying enjoy yourself. You're working long and hard at things so very important, and maybe you hang your head and you wonder if you should stay at home, and just do that. But forget the to-do list. You've got to go out and have some fun. Okay, Scorpio, that's what it wants you to do. So let's see what the soul tree cards have for you here. How interesting. You need to go out and have some fun. Life is ready to dance for you. The divine is willing to dance with you as well, okay? So how interesting. Your manifestations are coming to fruition here, and the Divine Mother's with you on your heart. So make sure that whatever you manifest, it's what it is that you want, okay? This is beautiful because you're getting new life force behind it to make it happen, okay? And if this is what you desire, you don't have it yet, then it's going to take going out once in a while and not tend to your to-do list every now and then, so the divine can do their work, okay? So you don't have discontent in that, all right? All right, so these are just things that are coming up here. What's this? Begin again. So begin again. If something didn't work the first time, begin again, okay? That's okay. We learned something from that, right? So that's what's coming into play. So today is a new day. I mean, really just, keep your focus and on what you can accomplish today and give it your best, okay? And you can see it's very similar to the life force energy that's coming behind in this card that's giving you the momentum to be able to do that, right? And to go out. You see how it's similar. All the light is shining on all of this. To get out and then, of course, continue your manifestations. Very, very familiar. And, of course, the yellow that's coming up here is if this is what you want or manifesting, it's ready for you, okay? So that's what that is saying. What else can the soul tree cards tell us here for you? Divine connection. I knew it. You've got some sort of, the divine obviously wants to come through and connect with you. There's no doubt about it, okay? But you also have a divine connection, right? And the divine is stepping in to help you manifest things. And the divine connection is talking about your true essence is the divine. So discover a way that resonates with you for you to explore part of yourself, okay? And I think that's what you're going through when you go through this part over here. You're discovering a part of yourself, and then that you do need to kind of get out a little bit more and to begin again if something didn't turn out the way that you wanted to it. Nourishment is going to be very, very key in the process. How nice. And all this is saying here is that this is take care of yourself physically, emotionally, okay, and spiritually. That is really going to be key for you, okay? So do keep that in mind, that's going to be very, very important. It's about your healing. That's going to be very, very important, right? And spiritually and physically, definitely take care of yourself is going to be Very important. So that's what you need to do. So nourishing yourself and getting out a little bit more is going to help you blossom, and really bring, especially during this, upcoming spring here and all of this, it's going to be very, very important. So very important. I'm going to pull a love card to see if there's anything else that wants to pop up for you as a final card here. What does that look like? Let's see what that is. Eternal dance. Oh yes, get out and dance, right? Remember it says to go out there. Okay, so get out and get some movement and sway with the divine, work with the divine, the swaying of the trees, being solid with your feet on the ground, doing your to-do list, but also being able to go out and be able to have a little bit of fun as well is going to be key. And let the divine step in and do the thing that needs to happen to help you through your manifestations. And use that life force that's being handed to you by the divine in a way that's going to be fruitful for you. Okay, whether it's a relationship or whether it is a new beginning of some sort. But that's what this is saying. So I love this for you, Scorpio. So all right, so I look forward to seeing you in the month of May. And until then, namaste.